Hello and welcome to a different shed, and this is my wife's shed where she does her gardening stuff, and it's her birthday soon. I bought her a present. This is her present, and I know it's amazing I've got a wife, isn't it? God. So yeah, instead of a set of glasses I decided to buy her a radio, but she needs power to power this, so she's out for the day and she doesn't know I've got this yet. So I need to get a way to get power from this shed to my shed. To do this, I've got some normal 2-core cable that I'm going to run between the sheds. This is 100 meters worth, and some DC barrel jacks. So I've got the barrel female end and the male end. I'm going to put the end of the cable and just run it between the sheds, and then I'm going to use the adapter that comes with the radio to power the shed, power the radio. But obviously this is like an extension lead, effectively, between, so I don't touch the original plug, if that makes sense. I don't think that doesn't make sense, but I'm going to do it anyway and do some soldering. There's my first join, so that's putting the barrel female barrel jack onto the twin core wire. So just some heat shrink to slide up and push on, and then that's one joint made. This will be the end that goes in the garage in this shed. This is this shed's end, and then the other shed end is going to be a male socket. Now just to lay the cable between so I can measure it and cut it to size, but there is a problem. Now, just to drill a hole in the side of my precious shed. Can I reach? Can I reach? Can I reach? Can I reach? Come on, like that. Ah! Oh, made a hole. And out of nowhere, a cat has appeared. I don't own a cat, but there's a cat. Hello, cat. Meow 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 meow. Anyway, I'm measuring the cable, and I'm gonna sort of half run it, see where it's got to go, cut, and then cut how long it needs to be, and feed it in the hole. Oh, and it fits in the hole. Here's both ends of the cables. One end is going up and through the wall. The other end is going around the shed, out the door, and back to me. So I can fit the proper end on here. This is the end that's going to be in the shed. The other shed, not this shed. This end's going to be in the shed. And then we can give it a quick test here to make sure it all works. And then we'll go from there and then feed it in properly. I've temporarily soldered that connection on there and there. The reason I've done it temporarily is because we've got to check polarity, make sure it's right around. To do that, this is the plug that comes with the radio. You can see here on the specs it is 5.9 volts at 1 amp. So that's low voltage, so we're not in danger of electrocuting ourselves. And it's a barrel jack, so we've got to make sure it's the right. So it's not like a center negative or anything silly like that. It should be a center positive plug. So we'll check that first. There you go, black lead on the outside, red lead in the center. We're reading plus 6 volts. So we've got to do is add our cable and make sure that reads the same. So that adapter is now plugged into our new wire. And then this is the other end of the wire. Again, black on the outside, red in the middle, plus 6 volts. So we have got the polarity right first try, that's good. So I can put the heat shrink down there and I can finish that cable off and run it properly. Quick sanity check. So again, black on the outside, red in the middle, 6 volts. Let's plug in the expensive radio and hopefully it doesn't go pop. Bugger. Something I should have checked before I started is, will this barrel jack fit in the radio? No, it will not fit in the radio. It's the wrong size. Bugger. Crisis somewhat solved. I managed to find a replacement that does fit in the radio. So I'll cut this off quickly splice it together, just temporarily, just to make sure this works, and I'll solder it up properly. There's my new end soldered onto the wires. Just going to quickly check it now. And again, black to negative on the outside, red to positive on the inside, and we have 6 volts. No negative reading, so that is correct. We'll plug it in the radio and see it work. Hopefully. And it's plugged in, and we have a welcome screen and a time, and it works. Brilliant. Right, let's put it in the shed.